Brock Lesnar is the World Heavyweight Champion, and he couldn't have won in a more dominating manner. John Cena hit an attitude adjustment and had Lesnar in the STF for a bit, but they were his only two moves of an entire 20-minute match. He took a savage beating from Lesnar. Cena has been the champion since winning the vacant title at Money in the Bank, but the Authority don't like him too much. He won't do what they want, so they've done everything to get the title off of him. Nothing they've tried has worked, so they've decided to sick Brock Lesnar on him. Everyone is supposed to hate Lesnar because he's an Authority lackey and the guy who ended The Undertaker's undefeated streak. But this story hasn't quite gone that way. Cena gets cheered by half the crowd and booed by half the crowd no matter what. But the cheers for his opponent have been a bit louder with him going up against Lesnar and his manager, Paul Heyman. An early finish was teased, with Lesnar hitting an F5 just 30 seconds into the match. Cena kicked out, but didn't start to mount a comeback at that point. Lesnar proceeded to beat the crap out of him in every way imaginable for a long period, upwards of 10 minutes. Afterwards, while he yelled, "I'm gonna kill you," he delivered 8 German suplexes. Of course, Lesnar wasn't going to pummel Cena unopposed all match, and eventually, the champ did something. He countered a second F5 attempt to hit an R, but Lesnar kicked out. He popped up laughing at Cena, while Cena slumped in the corner. This led to Lesnar pummeling the hell out of him with a couple dozen punches, then hitting 4 more Germans before screaming, "Die," then performing 3 more Germans. Cena did a Cena and rolled into an STF out of nowhere, but Lesnar had little problem powering out of it, then delivering an F5 to win the title in the most convincing fashion possible. Somehow, a squash was the best match of the year so far. This was probably the best non-Daniel Bryan or Shield match for 2+ years.